The political spotlight once again turns toward former President Donald Trump as the 2024 election season grows even more intense. Trump has continued to dominate the national conversation, holding large rallies, making high-profile media appearances, and doubling down on his message of America First. His speeches have sparked both passionate support and sharp criticism, keeping him at the center of American political life. In his latest rally, Trump drew tens of thousands of supporters, filling an arena and spilling crowds into the streets outside. The energy in the crowd was undeniable chants of Trump 2024 and Make America Great Again echoed for hours. Supporters waved banners, wore red MAGA hats, and celebrated what they believe is a movement that transcends politics. Trump's speeches focused heavily on the economy, border security, and what he described as restoring law and order in America. At the same time, Trump has faced increasing legal challenges. Multiple court hearings are looming, and prosecutors continue to press cases that could significantly affect his campaign. Trump, however, has framed these legal battles as political persecution, telling his followers that he is being targeted because he stands up for ordinary Americans. His legal team has been aggressively fighting back, filing motions and appeals, while his supporters argue that the justice system is being used as a weapon. Trump's fundraising machine has also shown no signs of slowing down. Reports indicate that his campaign has raised record amounts of money, much of it from small-dollar donations made online. This grassroots financial support has become one of Trump's strongest assets, enabling him to launch nationwide ad campaigns and organize massive rallies across swing states. Political analysts say this funding surge proves Trump still has an unmatched connection with his voter base. Meanwhile, the Biden campaign has responded with sharp criticism. Democrats warn that Trump's return to the White House would destabilize democratic institutions and undo policies on climate, health care, and international relations. President Biden's team has tried to highlight Trump's controversies and legal troubles, hoping to sway undecided voters. Still, despite these attacks, Trump's approval among Republicans remains very high, with polls showing him far ahead of his GOP rivals. Media coverage has been relentless. Major networks and newspapers continue to focus heavily on Trump, whether discussing his court appearances, his rallies, or his influence on the Republican Party. Conservative outlets have largely defended him, portraying him as a fighter for freedom, while liberal media continues to scrutinize every move he makes. This media divide has only deepened the polarization in America's political landscape. Another major focus of Trump's campaign has been immigration. He has promised to strengthen border control, resuming construction of the border wall, and enforce stricter policies. His supporters cheer these pledges, saying they protect American jobs and security. Opponents, however, argue that Trump's immigration stance is harsh and divisive. This debate has once again become one of the central issues shaping the election. On foreign policy, Trump has also made bold claims. He has argued that under his leadership, America was respected on the world stage and that conflicts abroad were kept under control. He criticized the current administration for what he described as weakness and poor negotiation, especially on issues like Ukraine, the Middle East, and relations with China. Trump vowed that if elected, he would put America's interests first and stop what he calls endless foreign entanglements. Trump's personality continues to fuel both admiration and criticism. To his supporters, he is a fearless leader who speaks the truth without worrying about political correctness. To his critics, he is a dangerous figure who undermines democratic norms and spreads misinformation. This sharp divide has made Trump one of the most polarizing figures in American history, but also one of the most influential. Looking ahead, political experts believe Trump has a clear path to the Republican nomination. With his unmatched popularity among GOP voters and his ability to dominate media attention, many analysts suggest it will be extremely difficult for any rival to stop him. The real question remains whether Trump can win over independent and swing voters in the general election. Despite the uncertainty, one thing is clear: Trump's influence over American politics is stronger than ever. His rallies are larger, his fundraising is higher, and his presence in the national conversation remains constant. Love him or hate him, Donald Trump continues to shape the future of the United States in a way few leaders ever have.